Be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. O'Reilly. Gordon. Rice. O'Reilly. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gordon does really well to win the ball there. James. Anderson. James. Madueke. James. And here's Madueke. Anderson. Rice. O'Reilly. Anderson. And here's Kane. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Berger. Solot. Ødegaard. Looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland. Rice wins the duel this time. Gordon. Anderson. Gordon. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Haaland. Has a quick glance. Ødegaard. Haaland. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
James, gently done. Anderson. Played towards the front line. Ryerson. Solot. Now, where's he looking? Ødegaard. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Solot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gordon gets it clear. Now it's Solot. Konsa clears it away. Gordon. Bellingham. Berger. Sorloth. Berger. Berger. Haaland. Sorloth. Showing good feet. Berger. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stones attempts a clearance. Out to the left it goes. And he's straight offside. Ødegaard.
England are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
That's really well manoeuvred. James. Bellingham shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Madueke. Bellingham, oh, good spread. James. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Berger. And it's played forward. Sorloth. And it's Ødegaard. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. O'Reilly. Gordon. Anderson. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Anderson. James. And here's Madueke. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. That's overhit. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Haaland. Aim forwards. Plenty to aim at here. Haaland! Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gordon. Gordon going full tilt down the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Who's he going to play in? And he's on a charge. not too much on it. Anderson. Gordon. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Anderson. Belling. Rice. Over to the left. And that's been repelled. Rice. Anderson. And it's James. Madweke. Deftly away. Ryerson. Solot. Ødegaard. Berger. Berger played up towards the front line. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played out to the left flank. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ødegaard. Berger. Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Kane. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard. Solot. Ryerson. Solot. Played out to the right. Solot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Anderson. Rice, gently done. Berger. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gordon. Haaland. Aim forwards. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Haaland, spread out to the left. And it's played into the middle. O'Reilly is there, and he can get that clear. That is lovely. He whips in across. Brilliantly cut out. Gordon. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Stones tries to clear. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. Rice. Bellingham. Stones forwards and with intent. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Anderson. Madueke, played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ryerson. Berger. Stones. Madueke. Madueke hurtling down that right flank. Oh, sweet feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's the throw. And it's James. Now it's Madueke. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Rice. Gordon. Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. James. Anderson. Rice. Oh, a delicate chip through. He has a look out. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Madueke. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Tries to get it clear. Ryerson. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Surlot. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Haaland. Now here's the delivery. Konsa clears it away. It's a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. That is a brilliant interception. Gordon. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Gordon. That's been drilled forward. And here's Madueke. And it's James. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Haaland. Great run on the overlap here. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
O'Reilly. Gordon. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that has been cleared. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice looking ball. Cross in, looks like a good one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ødegaard is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ødegaard! Ødegaard goes short. Proves too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Moved on forwards. It's Stones tries to clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Madueke. And here's Kane. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Gordon. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Gordon. Madueke. Great position here. Takes a shot! Solot. Ryerson. Solot. Ryerson. Berger. Konsa shifted upfield. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Now it's Gordon. Gordon looking to run onto it. That's good play. Oh, it's played into the area. Danger averted for now. Now it's Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Thinks one through. James attempts it. That's surely a foul, free kick. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Norway. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. James. Anderson.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. Madueke, and here's Kane. Madueke. James. Oh, that's nice. Madueke. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yep, it's a corner. Rice with the short one. That's tidy. And it's Rice. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Solot. And it's played forward. James. Rice. O'Reilly. James. Bellingham. Anderson. James. Rice. Anderson. Madueke. Header comes in! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's having a look round. Anderson. Madueke. Great work on the overlap. That's very neat. Kane. Kane! It's in!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nice control. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's claimed by the keeper. Gordon. Rice. Konsa. Anderson. James. Madueke. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Solot. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Aim forwards. Berger. Ryerson. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ødegaard. Stones. Norway still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Kane, now he's off and running. Ødegaard. Haaland, probing pass. Can he get onto this? Out of play for a goal kick. James. Anderson. Bellingham. Calmly anticipates. Sorloth. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Haaland. Berger. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Elects to cross. Cleared away. Berger. Sorloth. And here's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Kane, over to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Now it's Rice. Rice. Oh, that's a clever look. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ødegaard. Sørloth. O'Reilly. Anderson. Bellingham. That's a look and plays it forward. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. Played back in. Could be danger here. Decent chance! Oh, it's come loose. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anderson played out towards the right wing. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice interception, well timed. Sørloth. Haaland. Ødegaard. Sørloth. Sørloth played into space. Haaland. Anderson gets a foot in here. That has been cut short. James. Out to the left it goes. And it's O'Reilly. Now that's well seen too. Berger. O'Reilly shifted upfield. Gordon. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Forward it goes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
James. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ødegaard. Sørloth. Berger. Sørloth. James. Rice. Konsa. Aim forwards. Gordon chasing after it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's cut it out. Anderson. Rice. Stones gently done. Cuts out the pass. Gordon is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Stones. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Solot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Caresses it through. He can get that clear. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Chance! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front!
England, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
England get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kane. So what can they make of this? Madueke. And he cuts out the supply. Odegaard. Berger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Berger. Haaland. Haaland spreads it out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Hit into the middle. Konsa gets it away. Odegaard plays it short. Played into the middle. Konsa gently done. And it's played forward. Anderson. James. Madueke. James. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Haaland played out to the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good ball! Shot, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kane.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Anderson. O'Reilly. Rice. And here's Gordon. Kane, oh, cracking ball.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Surlot. Done delicately. It's out for a goal kick. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Rice. Stones. Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Madueke. Out towards the flank. And it's James. Anderson. James. Madueke. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Konsa. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rice. Stones driven forward. Haaland. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. O'Reilly. Norway must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Spread out to the left. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Anderson. Gordon, who's set up one goal so far. Rice. Aim forwards. Stones. Anderson. here's Kane. It's Kane! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They've played it short. And it's James.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Out to the right. England with another corner. That has been knocked clear. Gordon's cross.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's a good run down the right. Cross goes in there. Big chance! He wasn't that far away.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rice. Anderson. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Haaland! Well read, and the danger is averted. Bob! Lovely feet. Here's the chance to cross.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Anderson. Bellingham. Rice. Gordon wins the duel this time. Bob. And here's Haaland. Succumbs to the pressure. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary. Bob. And it's lofted through here. And the shot! Rice tries to clear. Stones gets good distance on it. We are into stoppage time. And here's Haaland. Madueke. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Anderson. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He has found the way through. James can get it clear. And it's Berger. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Turns and goes back. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And here's... and the shot! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Norway can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.